Hey, it's Elise. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be all about this super dewy look that I got using all drugstore products. So if you would like to see how I got this look, then please keep on watching. Okay, first off, I want to say I know I probably look like an alien right now, but these clips are in because I just retwisted my hair last night and it's not fully dry yet. So I just want to let the gel dry before I take them out. So sorry in advance if it's a little bit distracting. Kind of looks like a crown, but I don't know, I know it looks weird. I've already done my brows, as you can see, and I prepped my face with my moisturizer, and I also used the Dr. Jart BB Balm, and I use this as my everyday primer slash moisturizer because it has SPF 45. I know it kind of gives me a little bit of a white cast, but that's going to be corrected anyway once I put on my makeup, but this is really good. The one that I have on right now is the light medium. I did get the sample size from like the Rewards Bazaar or whatever from Sephora, but they do have a medium deep color. That color is still light for me and light for someone who's darker than me, but it's just really good option to mix in your moisturizer because it doesn't have a lot of color, so it's not like a tinted moisturizer. It's really just like a primer that has SPF 45 in it. That's a really good amount of SPF, especially now that summer's coming. So when I did my brows, I used this. This is the Wet n Wild like eyebrow powder trio thing. It has the wax, it has the light powder, and it has a dark powder. And this one is in the shade Ash Brown. So now I'm just going to get started on my eyes. I'm going to zoom you guys in closer. Okay, so I'm going to be taking the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Milk, and I'm using this as a primer to prime my eyelids. Also, don't mind my middle finger. I had a little accident where I took off my nails and it actually started bleeding, so that's why it looks like that. I know it looks a little ratchet, but it's gonna have to do for today, you guys. Sorry. Now to get started, I'm going to take this palette here. This is the e.l.f. I think it has like 120 shades in here. And I'm going to take this color right here. This is an orange color. And I'm going to take this blending brush and I'm just going to blend that into my crease as a transition color. So to darken that, I'm going to take this shade right here and I'm going to blend that in the crease. This is also from another e.l.f. palette, but this one is the Neutrals. Now to add some brown into that, I'm going to take this shade right here and place that right in the crease above where I placed the other colors. Now to darken that, I'm going to take this color right here and I'm going to place that right where I placed everything else. So now I'm going to take this NYX HD Concealer, and this one is in the shade Glow, and I'm going to use that to carve out my crease. So now I'm going to take this shade right here. It's just a matte color and I'm using that to set the concealer that I placed right there. It's just going to help everything kind of stay in place and it's not going to make the concealer run all over the place. Now I'm going to take this Revlon's Eye Art Duo and I'm going to take this shiny part here, the glitter, and I'm going to put that right in the middle of where the crease is. Now I'm going to take this e.l.f. liquid liner and I'm going to create a wing. I might do it off camera or I might do it on camera depending on how it decides to work with me today, so let's see. So I'm going to go back to the eyes. Right now I'm going to get started on the face. First I'm using this LA Colors Cover Up Stick in the shade Pure Orange, and I'm going to use that to color correct over my dark spots. I'm going to take this flat brush from e.l.f. and I'm going to use that as a kabuki brush. Take this baby skin primer from Maybelline, and I'm only placing it on my T-zone area because that's the place that gets the most oily. I'm going to spray my beauty blender with the Mario Badescu Rose Water Spray. And for my foundation today, I will be using the LA Girl Pro Coverage in the shade Bronze. I'm not quite sure how this is going to look on my face. This is the first time me trying it, so if it looks a little bit light, then I might have to bronze that up. Okay, I will say that I do not like the way the Beauty Blender blends that foundation. I feel like it makes it, I don't know, it just doesn't blend it. It just makes it sit right on the skin. I don't know if you guys can tell, it looks like I'm wearing a mask. So I will be taking this brush right here. This one is from Urban Decay, I think. Yeah, it's the optical blurring one. So I feel like this one's discontinued, but you can probably still find it at like Nordstrom. That's where I got this from. So I'm just going to use that to buff that in. To set the foundation, I'm going to be taking this palette right here. This is the Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette, and it's in the shade Medium to Dark, and I'm taking this color right here and using it as an all-over face powder. So for concealer, I'm going to be using that NYX concealer again, and I'm going to, sorry, I got a little hair on my face. Oh my gosh, I hate when this happens. A good trick is to use a mascara spoolie and just brush that right off. Okay, so I'm going to be taking this concealer, and I'm also going to be taking the Wet n Wild concealer, and this one's in the shade medium deep tan. So I'm going to put a little bit of that because that's very similar to my skin tone. Under my eyes, I'm going to be using the Coty Airspun in Translucent. If you're lighter than me, you can definitely bake. Go right ahead. But if you're my shade or a little bit darker, you don't want to bake with this because it will leave a white cast. And I'm just going to use my Beauty Blender to press it in. Now I'm going to be using this shade right here from that same Black Radiance palette, and I'm going to use that to contour. For blush, I'm going to be taking this NYX Duo Chromatic Blush in the shade Synthetica, and I'm putting that right on the apples of my cheeks. Love this blush. Look at this blush, you guys. It's so pretty. It's kind of like a peach, but then in a different light, it looks like a highlight. Oh, it is so pretty. I look crazy, like, so crazy. Now you could tell who's feeling themselves at the moment as soon as I pop that sucker on. Like, Okay, I need to stop. I'm like a bird right now. To get started with the lashes, I'm going to be using these right here. These are the Eylure and Vegas Nay. Sorry, as you can see, I've already worn them, but this is what the package looks like. This is the Bronze Beauty. That's the name of these. And I love these so much. They look just like mink lashes, only they're like $11. Next, I'm going to take this Sonia Kashuk Kajal liner, and I'm going to use that for my bottom lash line. And that's just going to help to smoke everything out. I'm also going to take this flat brush, and I'm going to take the brown shades that I was using earlier, and I'm just going to help to smoke the bottom lash line out even more with the shadows. Now I'm going to take this e.l.f. Mascara Primer, and I'm going to use that on my bottom lash line. So now I'm going to use the Essence Lash Princess, and I'm going to put that on my bottom lash line. Next, I'm going to take the Maybelline Colossal Big Shot, and I'm going to use this to do the same thing that I did with the other mascara. Makeup Revolution Vivid Baked Highlighter in the shade Golden Lights. It looks like this, kind of like Albatross from NARS. And I'm going to take this type of fluffy tapered brush, and I'm using this to highlight my cheekbones and my forehead and the bridge of my nose. Next, I'm going to take the Wet n Wild Precious Petals highlight, and I'm going to use that right on top of where I put the other highlight. To set my face, I'm going to use the NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray. And to ensure that everything stays in place, I'm going to fan it dry. For the lip, I'm going to use the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in the shade Downtown Beauty. This is my favorite liner ever. Also from NYX, I'm going to use the Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Stockholm. Lastly, I'm going to take the NYX Cosmic Metals Lip Cream in the shade Celestial, and I'm wearing that right on top. So that completes this look. I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, you can let me know by leaving a comment below. You can also subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more videos from me. As usual, I'm sending so much love your way, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!